It is Thursday, May 14th, another beautiful day for some baseball. And in this video, we're going to be breaking down the 9 best player props on that entire slate. We've built a 9x payout play for you guys and a 4.5x payout play for you guys right here in the video. On top of that, we'll be breaking down our 3-man home run parlay that we love on Thursday. And we're going to follow all of that up with the sportsbook play of the day. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So if that sounds good to you, let's go.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now, before we get rocking and rolling and breaking down all the plays we have in store for you for Thursday, go on ahead, smash the like button. 150 likes on this video. One of you, if and when that sportsbook play of the day cashes, will get $100 sent straight from me right to you. All you got to do is like and comment right here on the video. And I do this every single day, never missing a beat here all MLB season and beyond. So go on ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a free play drop. We hand out bangers every single day. And if you want to be able to lock all those in for free, if you want to be able to build your bankroll, if you want to be able to get more free plays every single day sent straight to your phone, go down below, visit my buddy Stan, because he's got all that and more. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Stan's going to send you to the Stan.store. He's down in the description. And with that big, beautiful golden W, that's called Winible. That's where I post all the free plays, bonus free plays, the free plays we're going over in this video, MLB cheat sheets, home run cheat sheets, WNBA cheat sheets, and more every single day for absolutely free. So get on over there and join the free plan at the bare minimum. If you want premium options, we'll get into that in a little bit, but it's all there. And there's also a great free Discord community as well. Now, speaking of the free premium, or if you want free premium, if you want to build with us, we are currently on our way from taking $500 and turning it into $10,000. And if you sign up with Kalshi with code FFAPE, you can still jump on the bandwagon and get a free 45 days to build your bankroll every single day, tailing the plays. I show you what to lock it in. I show you how much to lock it in, and you just have to simply copy the plays. Code FFAPE on Kalshi. Send proof that you deposited to the phone number at the bottom of your screen. I'll get back to you with a code for that free 45 days. Give me some time. I have hundreds and hundreds of people texting me. I will get to you. I promise I'm not ignoring you or just trying to get you to sign up without giving you anything at all. Sign up with code FFAPE on Kalshi. And Polymarket. It says code FFAPE, but I got a little asterisk on that one. They hit me up. The guy that does the affiliates for Polymarket hit me up. He said, hey, why'd you switch to promoting Kalshi more than Polymarket? You've been getting a lot of signups. What can we do to boost signups for Polymarket? Now, I will say this. Kalshi, it's a little bit better. It's got player props. It's got the ability to do parlays. I think Polymarket will be working on that. But I still absolutely love Polymarket. They have better lines every single day compared to most of the major sports books. Both of those apps are legal in all 50 states. And if you want a free $50 when you deposit $20, you deposit $20, you get $50. Use code BANANA, BANANA. I said, if you want me to start promoting you again and throwing it out there, I tell my followers and my subscribers and my clients the best possible apps. I list all these apps for you guys, but I always pinpoint my favorite one. And right now it probably would be Kalshi. It was Polymarket a couple weeks ago until I really dove into Kalshi. But Polymarket wanted to entice me to get you to sign up. I still think you should sign up, especially if you already have Kalshi or any of these other apps and you want a free 30 days of premium. And like I said, if you want to lock in straight bets, which is probably the smartest thing to do, most of the time on Kalshi, we still lock in straight bets. But if you want to be able to do that and get a higher payout than any other sports book, go to Polymarket, use code BANANA so you can get that $50 welcome bonus versus the $10 on Kalshi or the $20 that you were getting with code FFAPE on Polymarket. So remember, it's code BANANA now on Polymarket. I will have to update this Stan.store when I get the chance to. But if you want to lock in player props and get the higher payouts, you want the promos every day like Prizepicks when you bet 5, get 50, and you get those Taco Tuesdays. Sleeper, they do them more just about every day is Taco Tuesday over there. Discounted lines galore, payout boost galore, and you get a free $20 and a $100 deposit match simply for signing up with code FFAPE. Any of these apps, if you have one and you want the other, I highly recommend getting them all, but use code FFAPE or ape on Chalkboard or banana on Polymarket. Now it's getting confusing, but sign up through the Stan.store and you will get a free 30 days of premium. But before we go any further, we do have a ton to break down and go over in this video. I absolutely love the slate on Thursday. Some great matchups that I think are going to bounce back because we had a few lower scoring games on Wednesday. I think that's going to be a little bit of the opposite here on Friday. Weaker pitchings on the mound. Before we get into any of that, though, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I don't want to explain it every single video, but I am the most strike channel on YouTube. Almost lost the channel a couple months ago, and we've decided to go ahead and just put this out there so that maybe we can get YouTube to like leave us alone. I don't know. It's been working, so we're going to keep on doing it. Gambling involves significant risks. There's no guarantees of profit, and you can lose some or all your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age under jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLING in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. They're all right there in front of you. I do receive a commission made through those signups. I always tell you guys the best ones. I try not to promote any garbage to you guys. So I do appreciate the support to the channel from signing up with those links. And I do want you guys to know, I do not work for the sports books. I don't work for any of these apps. I simply have a refer a friend code. And I'm not trying to, I know there's a stigma. I watched some videos today. People that promote these apps are trying to get you to lose so the apps make money. Honestly, that is the farthest thing from the truth. I want you to win following my plays, so maybe you'll buy premium packages. That is the end goal. So do not think I'm trying to hand you guys losers so that you can go on these apps, sign up with the code, and then lose your bets. That is not. That's the furthest thing from the truth. If I was doing that, I would just be running Instagram ads trying to get people to sign up and give them garbage, hot garbage every day. But we put a ton of time into these free plays. So let's see exactly what we like on Thursday, what we can cook up, and what we can green out. Like this one here, this 6.25x payout that we won on Wednesday. We didn't hit a big banger, not yet anyway. We are actually very, very close. We just need Jonah Heim of the Athletics to do something. After that, if he does something, it's a 7th inning. I don't think it's likely, but we will be hitting a 14.5x payout. Didn't have a ton of big payout plays for Wednesday. Just the slate was a little bit funky. There was a couple games that we liked, and here's the one that we locked in. We loved Seattle here in this spot. We love this game to have a big impact, score a lot of runs. In fact, we had the premium play of over 8.5 for this game. Hasn't happened yet. It is more than 2-2 in that Seattle game now. I believe they scored a couple more runs, but we'll see what happens with that. But we cashed this 6.25x payout. Broke down some of these plays in yesterday's video, including Luke Raley and Randy Arozarena. So both of those greened out for you guys. And then we added to this one, Ellie De La Cruz and Jose Altuve. Now over on Kalshi, where, like I told you, we're taking 500. We're going to turn it into a 10,000. Is that going to take 45 days? Is that going to take 30 days? It might take more. It could take less. I'm willing to truthfully tell you it's probably going to take more. We're slow rolling this. We're doing this the way that you should be doing it. If you're trying to make money consistently week in and week out, you should not be doing a ton of those 6.25x parlays. We have a ton of fun with them. We actually cash quite a bit of them, but the smartest thing to do in the long term is these straight bets, maybe some juiced parlays that you'll see in a moment. But we love locking these in for you guys every single day. And like I said, 500 to win 10,000, not a ladder challenge. We're just slow growing and growing and building momentum every single day. And we cashed this one. We had our normal unit size for this challenge. If you do deposit $10 is to follow along and lock the dollar amount in accordingly, exactly how I do. So this one was a $10 play. Our normal unit size is $25. So this one was a little bit less, but we did love the Nerfy in the Dodgers Giants game. We cashed both of our Nerfies here on Wednesday, excuse me, because we also had the Brewers and Padres as well. We put a little bit more on that one, $16, just because the Dodgers, they have the power. They haven't been using their power, but they have the power to blow up that with a fluky home run in the first. So we put 10 on that one, 16 on this one because I absolutely love Mlb. Think he's phenomenal. The Brewers bats are a little bit slow out of the gate, so we love that nerfy there for you guys on Wednesday. Then we had the Brewers to win the first 5 because we love Mlb. They were able to get it done. It was almost a push, but then the Brewers did score 1 run in the bottom of the 5th and cashed us out there on that one. And then we did have Toronto. Funny story about this one. It was the extra innings, bases were loaded, and they offered a payout of 41.42, and the max payout was 41.87. I said, you know what? Just in case all the rest of the guys go on ahead and strike out, I'm going to cash it out, and I'm going to send it to my clients to cash it out as well, because honestly, what's 40 cents, right? As soon as I cashed it out, went to get into winnable. By the time I could do that, the dude hit a grand slam. Varsho hit a grand slam. Toronto won the game. So either way, that one won. I cashed it out. I was going to tell my clients to cash it out. They won an extra 40 cents. So congratulations to them. But this is exactly what we've done so far. As you can see, we've got $5.97 in cash, $24.60 in positions. That's probably just our WNBA play that is still open. We've made some profit here. 500 turned into 622, and this was with a losing day on Monday where we did not hit a bet. We went 0 for 5 actually, which is embarrassing, but I'm man enough to admit it because that will probably happen again, right? This is not a magic pill that I'm trying to get you to swallow. This is exactly what you should do if you want to actually make a side income doing this. So get on over to Kalshi, sign up with code FFAPE, get that free 45. And if you don't want to get Kalshi, can't get Kalshi, which you should be able to because it's legal in all 50 states, already have Kalshi, whatever the case may be, sign up for any other app for free 30 days, or you can go on ahead and purchase premium for half off right now with code BUILD, BUILD. So that way you can build your bankroll with us as we go on this monumental journey. I'll be documenting it every single day. Every single day, I'll be showing you this screenshot of the portfolio, the winning slips. We'll talk about the losers, and then we'll move on to the next day. But this is how we've grown so far, up $122 in just 3 days. Now, are we going to keep on doing with that momentum? I think so. Could we have losing days sprinkled throughout? Absolutely. Like I said, this is not a magic get-rich-quick scheme, because how many times have those ever worked? This is exactly what you should do if you want to make money sports betting. Now, with all of that said, let's get into the free plays that you're here for. I've talked long enough. We got 9 of my favorite player props on the slate for Thursday. Let's get into it. Let's break them down. Let's talk about it. Sorry, just before we get into that, I'm sorry. Gotta say one last thing. Yes, we have that 14.5x payout still live. We also have a 3x payout in the WNBA that is cooking. Looks like it should green out. And what was this one? 1.8x payout there on Prizepicks as well in the WNBA. Nice, easy, juiced play where we took Shanetti Carter for 10 points, Gabby Williams for 10, and then we will be closing that out on Thursday night with Paige Buchers for 14.5. So we are doing the WNBA as well. If you do follow that, it's a very easy sport to make money on. So we'll be doing that in premium, and I'll probably be at the very least dropping those free plays in winnable for you guys in the WNBA. Definitely the cheat sheets. If I get to a video, I will try to, but I just love talking baseball. And here we are to talk about baseball, and we have to talk about Byron Buxton. He just had an absolutely amazing game on Wednesday, crushing the ball, hitting 2 home runs. Now, does that make me a little bit worried for what he's going to do on Thursday? Absolutely, because a lot of times you won't see a guy blow up like that in back-to-back games. But I do think Byron Buxton is a little bit of an exception to that rule. He has been on fire in the home run department. As you can see, if I go over to the home run tab here, he has been crushing the ball. He did it in back-to-back games against Cleveland. Honestly, I think he's going to do it in back-to-back games here against Miami. Love him in this spot. Definitely think at the very least he goes over this 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I do think he does this with one swing of the bat. He will be a part of our 3-man parlay for the home runs, but we love him for over 1.5 here in this spot. This game has a nice under-over total. The Miami pitcher has not been listed yet, but I just do not think it matters. Miami beat them in this game 9-5. the Twins barely won 3-0 in that first game of that series. I do like the Twins to get it done at home and take the series here on Thursday. And I think Byron Buxton's going to be a major factor in that one. Nice under-over total as well of 8.5. So we're leaning on Byron Buxton, the best player on the Minnesota Twins, to carry the team and blow up again here on Thursday. Does he get 6? I don't know, but I think at minimum he probably gets 3. So we're taking him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. We're following that up with the Josh Bell over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And if you stayed away from any of the player props that I talk about in this video, this would probably be the one, but I still do like it here on Thursday. He did have a very good game against the Marlins where he got a hit and 2 RBIs. We don't have the pitcher data. He has only done this in 4 of his last 10, averaging 1.3. This one, maybe it's changed now, but it's got Garrett listed as the starter for Miami. So maybe while I was breaking this down and had it listed, it refreshed for you guys. He is 2 for 6 with a 400, so we do like that. And against lefties, he's got a 298 batting average. I just simply think that he's right around Buxton in the lineup. Think that Buxton could get on if he doesn't hit a home run the first time, and Josh Bell could drive him in. He's been swinging a pretty good bat as of late, like the way he's looking. So we're going to take him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs here on Thursday in a game where I think the Twins put up at least 5 runs, and he's a part of it. And the next one comes in the Brewers Padres game. Now, don't worry, not all of these props are 140. So if you caught this video late, then you still have time to lock in the rest of these player props. And also, shame on you. You should have this set for an alert every time I drop a video, because he's is literal gold. I'm giving you guys every single day for free. We love Bryce Terang in this one, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs here. He's done it in 7 of his last 10. Had a little bit of an off game here against the Padres on the 13th, where the Milwaukee Brewers lost 3-1, which is absolutely preposterous because Mizraworski was on the mound. Mizraworski didn't give up. I don't think he gave up any of those runs. He had a ton of strikeouts. It was 1-0 in the 5th when we took the Brewers, and that's when we liked them because that's what we could control. We didn't like the bullpen too much for the Brewers, and that's exactly what happened in that loss, 3-1 there. As you can see in game 1 of the series, it was 6-4 Brewers in that one where he got 4 hits, runs, and RBIs. I do think the Brewers take game 3 in this series. Harrison's an absolute beast who's on the mound for the Brewers, 3-1 with a 2.41 ERA, going up against Koenig, who is a little bit lackluster, right? He hasn't had too much of a body of work as yet this season, only 9.1 innings, but he is 0-1 with a 6.75 ERA. We think Bryce Terang is going to have a day. And why do we think that? He's 0 for 3 against Koenig, and Koenig is not that good. And Bryce Terang is not going to go 0 for 5, 0 for 6 against Koenig. So we love the fact that he hasn't gotten a hit against him yet this career. Since 2018, he hasn't gotten a hit against Koenig. And now he's got a 344 batting average against those righties. And Koenig against those lefties struggles. 7.71 ERA, 1.3 home runs per 9. Give me Bryce to have a day, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And as you'll notice, as we're breaking these down, a lot of these as straight bets are absolutely perfect. I mean, Jake Bauers, we like him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's plus money. Bryce was minus 111, which is just about even money. You can lock those in straight on Kalshi. So if you have a DFS app and you're sick of taking 2 mans to double your money, you can double your money with a 1-man over on Kalshi. So what do we have here? Jake Bauers, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He, again, did not have a good game in this loss to the San Diego Padres. But now he's going up against Koenig. And I think he's going to have another game like he did in the first game of this series where they won 6-4, because I do think the Brewers put up about the same amount of runs here in this spot. Against those right-handed pitchers, Bauers is 283 batting average, and those lefties, once again, absolutely pop off against Koenig. 7.71 ERA, 1.3 home runs per 9. I like the Brewers to score some runs. I like Bryce and Jake to take us home. We're taking them for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, in this one, we're staying away from the Cubs, and we're going on the other side. I mean, Chris Sale is on the mound for the Braves. He's 6-2 with a 2.20 ERA, one of the premier pitchers in the MLB. And we're going right on the other side because I do think the Braves are going to have a little bit of a better game. They did win the game, but Imanaga did slow them down quite a bit in doing so. Now they get Brown, who's actually fairly good. He's 1-1 with a 1.82 ERA. He's pitched 29 innings, does pretty well. But I do think the Brewers are just the hottest team in baseball right now, looking like the best team in baseball right now. They've won both games in this series. I do think they might get the sweep here, which is rare, but with Chris Sale on the mound, you have to go on ahead and lean that way. Now, for this one, we just like Matt Olson to have a day. He's averaging 2.6 in his last 10 in that hit, run, and RBI department. He's 7 of his last 10, 63% head-to-head as well. 1 for 4 against Brown with a 250 batting average. Has struck out 50% of the time, though, which is okay, because honestly, I don't care if he strikes out 4 times as long as that 5th time he knocks somebody in when he gets a single. That's all we're looking for here. We like Matt Olson in this spot. Against right-handed pitchers, he's got that 312 batting average. Brown does do a little bit better against those righties, but also the Cubs, their bullpen is a little bit tired and struggling right now. So we like Matt Olson to get it done in this game, and I do like him for a home run, as a matter of fact. So he will be part of the 3-man. We're taking Matt Olson over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, we're going with Mike Yaz for just 1 hits, runs, and RBIs, typically batting ninth in the order, but a lot of 8-9 hitters this year have been doing very, very well. Normally, we wouldn't take them just because they don't get as many at-bats, especially with the Braves being at home. They'll get an even less of a chance because that half inning is completely gone, because we do think they'll have the lead. But we do like Mike to get it done, even if it's just 1 hit in this spot. As you can see here, he got 6 in the first game against the Cubs. I'm going to refresh it because that second game is over. It's not listed yet, but he did go over this number as well in game 2 against the Cubs on Wednesday, where he did bat 9th, and we like him to do it once again in this spot. As you can see, he's 0 for 3 against Brown. Do not think he's going to go 0 for 5 against them. And as we mentioned before, the bullpen is a factor as well. And we just simply think that the Braves are going to score some runs, and we like Mike Yaz to get at the very least a hit or on base to score a run, maybe even a sac fly in this one. So we like Mike to get us this 1 hit, run, and RBI here in this spot on Thursday. And next, we have Bobby Witt Jr. over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and this dude has been on an absolute tear, doing it 4 games in a row. I think he's going to make it 5 here in this series with the White Sox. Now, Kay is on the mound, who does do well against the Royals, and on top of that, he's 2-1 with a 4.89 ERA. But 74% of the time, Bobby Witt has done this against the White Sox. He's averaging 3.3 right now. He's done it in 8 of his last 10. He's 1 for 3 against K with a 333 batting average. Those righties really get after K. He does have a nice winning record, but his ERA is suspect, and I do think the Royals probably take this one. I believe, if I have to look again, but I believe the White Sox won on Wednesday. We like them too. They were our winners on the cheat sheet, but on Thursday, we're leaning more towards the Royals side of things here. We do think Witt's going to have another sensational game on Thursday. K, 2.2 home runs per 9 to those righties, 343 batting average allowed, 6.48 ERA. We love Bobby Witt, Bobby Baseball in this spot over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, we got Vinny Pasquantino. He's moved down in the order, and I think it's really worked in his favor. Ever since he's moved down, I think he's batting about 6th right now instead of 4th. He has been doing much, much better, and we're taking him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And this is one, again, that you can lock in on Kalshi straight, because it will be a -107 or better over there. As you can see, against the White Sox, he's done it in both games this series, getting 2 hits on the 12th and a hit and 2 RBIs there on the 13th. We like him to get it done again for us on Thursday. Not great numbers here against K, but once again, I don't think he's going to go 0 for 5 against the guy. Against lefties, Vinny Paz does struggle a little bit with that 122 batting average, but K against those lefties also does very well against them. I just honestly think that Vinny Paz is going to have another day. I think the Royals are going to score a ton of runs. I think you could pretty much throw a dart at the batting order here, maybe pick your spots. There's going to be a couple guys that go over, but I do not think Vinny Paz is one of them. So we're taking him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next we have Salvador Perez right there in that Royals game. I just think they're going to do that good here in this spot on Thursday. Tons of runs have been scored in this series, and we think more of the same is going to happen here on Thursday. As you can see here, 6-5 loss on the 12th to the White Sox, and then a 6-5 loss on the 13th. I do not think the Royals get swept against the Chicago White Sox. I like them in this spot, even with K on the mound, who has some good numbers, but Bubik has some better numbers. So it's going to be a battle, but I do think there's tons of runs on the table in this one, even with both of those starting pitchers who are fairly capable of shutting down teams. As you can see here, another one, 0 for 5, which is even better in my opinion, because I do not think he's going to go 0 for 8 against the guy. So it all works in our favor. And those righties do very, very well against K. So we love the Royals in this spot. We love their 3 big guys. You could take Garcia as well. But I do love Salvador Perez here in this one. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next we have Kyle Schwarber, who I do like to go yard here in this one against the Red Sox. Ranger Suarez is susceptible to those home runs, and we like him to give one up to Schwarber. At the least, we're going with over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs here. Nice minus 106. So really, honestly, you could lock in just about every single one of these except for maybe Bobby Witt and Matt Olson. Absolutely straight. All the rest of them, great lines here for you guys on Thursday. And he's done it in 7 of his last 10, 2.7 in that span as well against the Boston Red Sox here on Wednesday. 0 for. Didn't do a thing. 3-1 loss to the Red Sox in that matchup. 2-1 victory against the Red Sox in the first one. I do think that there's going to be a little bit more runs scored in this one on Thursday. And as you can see, against Ranger Suarez, Schwarber is 0 for 5, but I don't think he's going to go that long without hitting another home run. As you can see here, he had a 5-game streak where he was getting a home run. I think he just took the day off on Thursday. Like him to do it again here on Thursday, or I took the day off on Wednesday. I like him to do it again here on Thursday. So we love this one. We are going to go on ahead and lock him in over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs and call it a day. And these are the plays we're locking in. This one is a 9x payout. It's Bryce Terang and Jake Bauers. Nice little demon play there on Prize Picks over 1.5. And then Byron Buxton and Josh Bell. Little early parlay for you guys on an early Thursday. Cash it out while you're at work for a 9x payout on that one. This one is a 4.5x payout. I call this one the star-studded 3-man. We got Kyle Schwarber, Matt Olson, and Bobby Witt Jr. over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And you can lock all of those in on Prize Picks. If you wanted to, bet 5, get 50. You can get those payouts exactly like they are, or you can get a little bit of higher payout in those great promos with the $20 entry with no deposit required, a $100 deposit match, a free pick, something like Shohei Ohtani under 99.5 total bases, and that free 30 days of premium for Prize Picks as well. You get a free 30 days, code FFAPE on either one of those, and that's what we have there. And now, with the 3-man in the home run department, code FFAPE on Betr, you get $200 in no sweat entries. So if the 3-man doesn't cash, you get all your money back. That's the best way to lock in these risky plays like the 3-man home run parlay. And this is who we like in this spot on Thursday. We got Byron Buxton, Kyle Schwarber, and Matt Olson. 3 guys that know how to put one over the fence, and we're taking them all together here on Thursday for a nice, I think it was a 32x payout there on that one. And then over on Kalshi, we're mixing and matching here. We got the Brewers to win, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit more juice, make it a double money play here. Double up your money, add the New York Liberty to beat Portland in the WNBA, and you can turn your $25 into $50, and then you can go on over to Winible and get your free 45 days when you sign up for Kalshi using code FFAPE, all down below my Stan.store. But don't forget, it's not code FFAPE anymore. It's code BANANA, BANANA, and you get a free 30 days. And instead of that free 20, when you deposit 20, you now get a free $50. And with the code BANANA, you skip that entire wait list. So that's awesome. So if you guys want to take advantage of that and lock in some plays as well, you can build your 500 to 10,000 on that one as well if you don't have Kalshi or maybe whatever the case may be. But both of those are legal in all 50 states. So I highly recommend taking advantage of those if you live in any of those states like Cali. But speaking back on Kalshi, you can lock in all those player props straight on here, which is absolutely beautiful because you're almost guaranteed to make money there doing it that way. Parlays are a little bit risky. Like I said, we hit them a lot, but they are a little bit risky. So that's what we got for you guys on Thursday. Thank you guys so much for your time. Hope you found this insightful, got some good data out of it, and lock those plays in however you want, tail our plays, and we'll see you in the next free play video for Friday.